Welcome, welcome, welcome. My brothers, I hope you're all doing well. I'm D, and this the Future Fathers FF podcast. My bros, I hope your week has been good. I hope your missus is good, your partner, your children. I hope work is good. I hope all of them's treating you right and you're getting what you should be getting. Most of all, I hope you're not to bash no one about this week. I'm gonna get a new chair, I swear I am. This one's starting to get on my nerves now. It's only quite lean to one side. Look. Anyway, yes. There we go. So, brothers, I hope you're all well. I hope you've been okay and everyone else around you is good, as I said. Yeah? Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it, my brothers. Because today I got something kind of bugging me. We need to continue, yeah? Continue and start. Some of you out there need to start. Definitely, 100%. Treat children like they're actual children, not your bedroom, yeah, not your best friend, not your mate you go down to the pub to have a drink with, or not your mate you go out on the weekend. No, no, full stop, done. No more of that. I heard a dad today, yeah, I heard a dad today stand up and have a 10-minute conversation with his child, his 7-year-old child, about stress because you don't want to play football because you don't want the ball to get kicked at him. Brother, I know, I know I am not that kind of parent. I am not going to stand around and have a 10-minute conversation with my 7-year-old child about the consequences of playing football. The ball's going to get kicked at you, whether you want it to be kicked at you or not. And this doesn't just apply to football, yeah? This applies to a number of different things. I've seen parents talk to their children about numerous different things. I'm not going to go into it, excuse me, but it amazes me, and I'm just saying me. I have no idea what it does to you, man. Some of you are those guys that talk to your children on that level. I couldn't do that, not at that age. Now, definitely, with my children in their 20s, most definitely, I can sit down and hold a 10-minute conversation with you about stress. Not at 7. Not me. And this is as I've stated on a number of occasions, this is purely personal. Now, that being said, I know some of you out there do that. And I also know that for some of you, that's beneficial. Continue doing that. If it benefits you and you really feel like it's good, it's a good thing to do that, by all means, I'm not going to tell you to stop. I would not like to be in the way of progress. But for those of you on the other side of that line, or for those of you toting that line, like standing on the fence, not sure what to do, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Your children, or should I say, please don't treat your children like your brethren. Yeah, don't do that. Treat them like children. At that stage in their life, they need a lot of guidance and they need a lot of talking to. Yeah, most definitely, but not like that. There's levels to how you talk to human beings in general. You don't talk to your mum the same way you talk to your missus, the same way you talk to your sister or your work colleagues. Why would you do that with your children? Why would you include your small child in a circle where you're talking to people on a level like you and them's grown together? As I said, I can do that now with my sons because we have grown together. They're in their 20s. I'm in my 40s. Like, what are we talking about? A child is supposed to be treated like a child. I have very, very little understanding of why people do that. I get that every child is different. I understand every adult is different. Children develop at different stages in their life, different ages, different circumstances push people to develop in different ways faster than others. It's just life. Things happen. So some of you actually can talk to your children on a level like that. Fully get that. As I stated, if it works for you and it's cool, continue doing that. But for those of you and for some of us, I put myself in this category as well. Even now, with my children, my sons being in their 20s, because they're different people, I have to talk to them differently. I have to treat them differently. I can't talk to one the exact same way I talk to the other one because it just doesn't work. And even though they're in their 20s, best believe, I still have to talk to them somewhat like they're not at that age at certain times. My missus does it with me. I do it with myself. I'm pretty sure my mum, if she was sitting here, she'd tell you exactly the same thing. Yes, D, I have to talk to you like you're a child sometimes as well. And I'm a big man. So it's just a little bit frustrating. It's just a little bit frustrating when I see parents do this. And then these are the same kind of parents that complain that their children's got too much attitude. Of course, your child's got too much attitude because you've essentially handed them that and told them to use it in life as another tool. No, not that young. I'm sorry. As I stated already, this might just be me. It could well just be me. And it could all be in my head. But I don't think so. I've seen it too many times in different situations with different types of parents. Yes, I've seen black people do this too. I know, shock horror. But don't think just because you're black or because you're from a certain race or a certain ethnic group, yeah, you're exempt from teaching your child or treating your child like they're an adult. You're still human, you know. You're still fallible, just like me. We've all got hang-ups. We've all got things that we do around other people that upsets them or pees them off in some way, shape, or form. We've all got bad habits. We're all human. The only thing is, there are only some parents that will do things like this. It's not a general thing. It's not a trait that most parents have because we don't. Why would I talk to my child like I'm talking to somebody I work with? Why would I talk to my child like I would talk to one of my friends or one of my siblings? No, I'm not doing that. And as I've stated, this is just me. This is personal. Yeah, just me, my opinion. I don't know how you guys feel. I would love to know on this one. I would definitely love to know on this one because I think this one applies to all parents, every parent out there. Are you the kind of parent that treats your child like a child, or do you treat your child like an adult? As I stated, some children can be treated like adults, given the circumstance and situation that they are in and that they've been raised around. I'm not going to say that it's not possible. Of course it is. But the simple fact that it's being done, I'm not necessarily happy with it, but I'm in no position to even try and stop that. I can't stop the course of life. I can't stop or hinder the course of experience. Can't do that. I am not the most high. Don't have that kind of them kind of credentials. I'm sorry. But what I do have in here is a brain that I use for myself. And I sit here and I talk to you guys and I ask questions. I'm getting a little bit more feedback than I usually get. But on this one, I think we all need to be involved because I see these things happen regularly, regularly. And it's becoming more commonplace. That could well just go to show that children are growing at a faster rate than, you know, I could have seen before. I'm just at a loss. I'm like, wow, how did we get here? How did we get here? We're treating children like adults long before we need to, long before it's even necessary. And then we wonder to ourselves, oh, why is my child like that? Why are children like this nowadays? It's baffling to me. But we as adults, we collectively, yeah, did this to ourselves. I'm not involved. I didn't do that with my children. Yous lot out there, excuse me, yous lot out there. I only say we because I'm part of humanity. But it's you people out there that's doing these stupidness and giving people the authority to treat their children like adults, a child. I couldn't believe it. I actually couldn't believe it. I actually got up out of my chair and I was like, just listening because I've got headphones in. I'm watching stuff on my phone and I can still hear this. And I'm like, there is no way this is happening. Now, I don't know the circumstances in that household. I can't say whether that parent was right or wrong. I'm not stating that they're right or wrong. I'm just stating that I don't necessarily think that's the correct thing to do. Let your child be a child for as long as physically possible and as mentally necessary. They're children. They're supposed to experience life in a different way to us. We are their providers, their carers, and their protectors. Yeah, that's what we are for them. We have to do that, even if it's from other parents or teachers or school. Don't know how you feel about it, my brothers, but as I'm pretty sure you can see, I feel a little bit strongly about this one because I've always been a parent that tries to give my children their childhood as long as necessary. As long as necessary. I think children should have a childhood and they should be children for as long as they need to be. It's unfortunate that we find ourselves in a world that's not necessarily how things go. In an ideal world, everything would be all right. But as I've stated to my family, friends, work colleagues, and you guys on a number of occasions, yeah, if we didn't have bad times, there's no way we'd be able to appreciate the good ones. Bros, I'm going to leave that there with you. Let you mull that one over. Please do not forget the store walletbutcher.bigcartel.com. Yeah? Go over there, find something for your missus. You maybe even, I don't know if you find something for yourself, a light projector, maybe, or you like burning candles or incense. Yeah, find something for yourself. Discord is open as well. Come join the conversation. Please do. Yeah. I'm not begging anybody. I'm just putting it out there and letting you know that there are dads, like minded dads, who are sharing their opinions with each other in a place where you're not going to be judged. Bros, as always, I'm D. This is the Future Fathers FF podcast. Please, please, please look after yourselves, look after each other. Stay well and stay blessed.